Hi there, everyone. My name is Dominic, and welcome back to The Unfinished Swan. And specifically, welcome back to the final chapter of The Unfinished Swan, which I'm just super excited to share with you guys. I'm going to be bittersweet to be done with this game so soon because it is just such a small little experience. But at the same time, I'm excited to be able to finish up this journey together. So, all right, let's listen in. Story time, everyone. Come on, crisscross applesauce. Everyone sit down. There we go.
Ah, it's you. The boy from my dream. What a strange dream it was. My life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Come, sit here by the fire.
It all began right there, in the house I grew up in.
I do love
I heard a heavy knocking at the door, just like on the night I left.
Oh, we're playing. I thought it was still more cutscene. First off, I love that the hippo talks. Also, look at this. God damn it. This is... I remember like seeing some reactions to this game just from players, on Reddit and different forums and whatnot. And someone being like, yeah, it's kind of tedious. And I'm like... And I get this. It's not for everyone, obviously. Not everyone has to like everything. But I'm like, really? Like, because I'm like... It's one of these things where, much like really some good movies, a story can be slow, but slow doesn't mean tedious. It just means slow. It just means that's the pace that this story should be set at. Like, this story is slow, but that's beautiful. It's such a wonderful way to experience it. And I love, oh, there's us. We're the little king. Look at the fit check. Look at that. We're like a Dapper Dan in this outfit. I like it. Like a barbershop quartet. But like this, the whole like this cool, like rough pencil sketch look to it now, to texture it is really cool.
But there was nothing there, just white space.
Yeah, what a cool way to be like, how do we end this game? Do we just hear the king talk about it? And it's like, no, we have to journey through what he's feeling. Oh, that's interesting. If you go through the mirror, it flings it through both sides. Like, all right, I guess we just got to go out into the blank expanse, I guess. I think we just got to... Yeah, we just got to journey away from it a little bit. Oh, shit, yeah, there's not a damn thing. All right, there's... Okay, hold on. All right, so we're going to basics a little bit in that it's a blank room, but there are some walls, there's some stuff to find. All right, let's see, where are we headed? There we go. All right, so we're going to find our way through. But yeah, I love this, like kind of us leading through to actually finding the king, going through his journey. I love it. I love cutesy games like this. I love this shit.
But when I got outside, disaster. Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
Oh god, this is all our paint, isn't it? It's everything we threw out, all the paint we threw around in the first episode. Sorry, Kingy, but look, it just needed it needed some splashes here and there.
And then my statue spoke and said,
Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the... Something got in my mouth.
oh dear.
This is so cool too. I actually, I'm realizing now I'd forgotten this chapter entirely. Like, I mostly remember the early parts in like the castle and painting and all that. But yeah, the idea that we're like speed running through all three earlier sections.
I saw my unfinished labyrinth, abandoned and forgotten.
But yeah, that we're like speed running through his version of like seeing.
Credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits?
Oh yes, and subtitles.
That's right. I forget. This last section is god, this game's cool. This last section is technically just the credits of the game, but it's playable. The credits, to get through the credits, you actually have to go through the end of the story. That's right. 'Cause I remember seeing that the first time when I played it, and I was like, "Oh, this is it," and I was like, "Oh no, like it is the end of it, but this is how you experience it. It's getting to see this castle inverted, you get to see this crazy version of everything you've gone through and experience it. But you still, you have to use all the mechanics to go through where you've already been in a different way. Oh, I love it. Come on, grow my vines. There you go. Go get the water. There we go. Ah, they're so soothing.
I saw my beautiful city strangled by those disgusting vines. I built it to stand 100 lifetimes, and instead, it'll be buried in one. A monument for weeds.
Hey, that's life though, man. That's like every major like city or structure. Oh! There's a big ass swan. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to fall. Hold on. There we go. What a fun way to, like, what an artistic choice to be like, all right, how do we not just have it be like a credits roll, you know? Like, give people their due credit for the game, but in a way that you actually get to experience. Because how much more fun would this be if you're a designer making a game to be able to do it in this way? All right. Can I jump to the upside down tree, or do I need to go like, up here and then we'll flip around maybe? All right, because that's all. Oh, there's an upside down balloon. Hold on. I don't know if I can get it from here. I don't know. I'm too lazy. I don't want to get it this time. Like, all right. So let's see. Can we? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know if the plants are gonna keep growing, but no, it doesn't look like it. So.
The dining hall was full of people, like the old days. It smelled like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
I thought I was gonna say roasted swan for a second. I was really worried. I was like, please don't eat the swan. Oh, that's why they're backwards. And it's fine. Look at this. Whoa. To be a two-dimensional cartoon character in a game. What a life. Oh!
Then suddenly,
Ooh.
I was alone again. The world had become cold and dark.
It's so cool. It's such a cool style. I want more stuff like this. I feel like this is a game that I've had. Oh god, it's the water riding.
Rising up around me.
And by death, you mean the water, don't you? Oh, I think we gotta go faster. It's funny, I feel like this playthrough has had relatively little of me doing my little jokey jokes like usual, just because I'm enjoying it so much. So I don't really have much that's jokey to say. Pick up the box. Okay. Does it float? It does! Oh, that's cool. Oh, we're just gonna drift along this little lazy river for a while. I like that. Ugh. No more fucking spiders, though. I don't want to deal with that shit. It's so cute. Oh yeah, and all the different like wooden animals.
The house I built or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins. My works were meant to last forever, but most of them will be gone before I am.
I didn't realize the king was played by Terry Gilliam. That's nice.
I was at a funeral. My own, as it turned out. No one was there. Except you.
God damn, it's like in a different game, that swan would be a boss battle. Like some Dark Souls game, that would be some nightmare we had to deal with. You look good. You look rested, moisturized here. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be the water. I'm sorry. Look at us. Whoa. Look at them graphics.
I saw my monument, my last hope of leaving something that would live on after me, and I began to walk towards it.
Look at that. That's fucking pretty, man. What a view. What a screenshot right there for a wallpaper, you know what I'm saying? Oh.
And with each step I took, I got larger.
Oh, we're turning into a giant.
I just kept growing and growing, like a teenager. With a gentle push, my monument crumbled and sank. I saw my life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust or be painted over by someone who would come after me, the same way I painted over what was here before me.
Oh, and of course, that's like the map we went through already. That's cool. What a cool way to revisit the spaces we've already been. from a new perspective that still fits the story. And now we're a giant on the moon. I like it. Where am I supposed to go? Let's just, I don't want to, like, squish anything. I'm like, am I supposed to just go to the town? I guess so. Oh, yeah, here we go.
When the universe ended, I knew that everything I'd made was over. And as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway. And then, somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed. And that's when you showed up. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over. It belongs to you now. I hope it makes you happy and that someday they will say, he is a better man than his father. That door will take you anywhere you want to go, but leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
And that night, even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
Oh, I didn't realize this ending chapter was so small. Otherwise, I probably would have just done it with the last video. But you know what? That's fine. You know, this would be a perfect bite-sized little episode. And man, what a beautiful ending. It's just... I just love it so much. There's not much I even have to say about it just because you've heard me waxing on about this game for all these other episodes. But it's just, I do love the notion of the... It's a simple moral lesson, but I think we forget it a lot, which is the king talking about he made all these things to try to last, to try to give himself purpose, not because they brought him joy. And that's, I think, a big mistake that all of us have made, I think, at times in our lives, where we think this is the right job because this is the one that gets me the fame or notoriety or the money. It gets me the thing that makes me feel valid, instead of going, my individual validity in life is not defined by those things, you know. Almost nothing truly lasts forever, you know. So it's like, it's about going, would you still do the choices you're making if that wasn't the goal, if it wasn't because someone wanted you to, or you thought it was the right thing to do, or because society said that's what you're supposed to do. You know, I think of how many people I know who just like try to work on building towards a career, and then they get partway down the road to it, or even get to the career, and then they go, fuck, I didn't actually want this. This is what, it made sense, it was logical, it made good money, I could go to school for this, and at no point along that whole route did they say, is this what I want? Is this better? Because, like, I mean, that's just something that I feel very strongly about. And it's the reason I make it a very active point to try to encourage others wherever I can to try to find what makes them happy in life, honestly, because I spent so many years worrying about those things. And now at this point, I've spent, so many years now just kind of focusing on what I want to do. And it's been a struggle. That's the thing I think that people often on extremes say, you gotta, do your own thing and it'll all work out. And it doesn't always work out. A lot of times it's difficult and it's challenging, and trying to only focus on things that are fulfilling is difficult. It doesn't always pay the bills the way you want it to every month. But at the same time, a lot of people see that and they go, well, then why even try if it's not perfect, and if it's not going to be my exact dream, so why not just give up on it? But of course, then you just end up losing so much that you're passionate about because people tell you it's not realistic, or you convince yourself that it's not realistic. So I feel like that's just what this game is kind of about. It's the reason why, too, it's a game about childhood, about that sense of wonder and creativity and that kind of limitless view. And we're seeing it through the lens of going through this kingdom by someone who's kind of exemplifies, I think, adulthood, in that he tried to seek all these things for his own ego and lost sight of just doing things because he enjoyed it, because something had value to him. So anyway, there's my little life rant at the end of this, that it's the reason why you don't let anyone tell you that, oh, you like casual games. Fuck that. Enjoy what you want. Enjoy the games you want. Read the books you want. Go back to the juvenile section of a bookstore and find a fantasy book that you feel like maybe this is beneath me. It's not. It's not. If you enjoy it, if it brings you happiness and imagination and sparks creativity and joy in you, it's worth it and it has value. And really, at the end of the day, it's more valuable than most things in life, because most things in life they fade very quickly. But those kind of moments of joy and those sparks of imagination, I think last a lot longer. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys. This was such a fun game. I'm definitely going to play more indie games like this. And also feel free, if you come across any that you'd like me to play, please by all means comment them and tell me. I am always open to different games that I can showcase on here, especially indie games that I probably haven't heard of, because of course I hear about all like the giant large scale franchises that come out, but a lot of times I know I must be missing beautiful little indie experiences that would be worth exploring and going through, and I'd love to do more of them. So anyway, like I said, share anything that you want me to play in the future, and in the meantime, I'll be picking some of my own personal favorites and bringing them here for you guys to play with me and enjoy. So anyway, I'll be back soon with more cutesy, cozy games like this, because this was really fun getting to play it with you. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and listening. My name is Dominic, and I will see you next time. Bye.